Hey, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel named Learning to Learn. And yes, today we are going to start with a new topic, brand new topic of management, right? So, if you haven't seen my videos, I usually upload topics related to commerce theory subjects, and I have already uploaded a series of videos on management, right? And if you want to just find me, just go to YouTube and just type Learning to Learn or Aditi Vinod Arya, that's my name. So I am a graduate, a postgraduate in Masters of Commerce, right? And right now I'm pursuing CS final and I have recently clarified my NET examinations. So let's get started without any worries. In the last video, you might have seen me explaining the various detailed topic or detailed subject of principles of management given by Henry Fayol. So this is the list of the principles given by Henry Fayol, and we were discussing everything in a bit detail, right? If you have missed out the previous videos, right, and you're not getting any videos, do one thing, just go to the playlist, or if you're not even able to get the playlist, go to the description box below, or else at the end of the video you will see a video here, exactly here at this particular area, right? So you just click at that place, you will able to see all the playlist. Okay, let's get started with this. In the previous video I was actually explaining you guys that what are the important topics or what are the important words you should specially mention in your answer sheets so that you can score more, right? So we were talking about the technical words. So we did till the point number 10 and we'll continue from point number 11. And please make sure you note it down, or else you can get my notes from Telegram. Okay, the Telegram link is given below. So let's start with that. Let me adjust the camera, and yes, let's get started. And if you are preparing for NET examinations or JRF examinations, it's pretty hard because you will not be able to get much of good material online, but Unacademy can help you. If you don't know what Unacademy is, of course you can just go to your Play Store, download the application, and ultimately get lot of free classes. And I usually take special classes morning at 7 a.m., that is free of cost, and evening 7 p.m., that is also free of cost. Make sure you join Unacademy, and I'll paste the image here so that you can guys see the image and download the application. And this is my profile on Unacademy. You can search by the name Aditi Vinod Arya. Let's start with today's topic. So equity, this is the 11th point in Administrative Principles of Management given by Henry Fayol. Okay, so what do we understand by equity? Equity here means equality. There should be no discrimination against anyone on account of religion, language, caste, belief, or nationality. Every employee should be given equal opportunity to grow, right? So equity here means equality, that each and every employee should be given equal opportunities so that the employee can actually develop himself, right? Now, stability of personnel. What do we understand by stability of personnel? Stability of personnel means one selected and okay, so sorry, stability of personnel is very simple. Suppose if you have hired an employee, you should give that employee particular time and space so that the employee can grow, right? The employee can gain specialization in a particular field. But if you keep on shifting the person from one place to another place to one place, right, he will not be able to gain a specialization in one particular field, right? So what you need to do, you need to actually give the opportunity to the employees so that they can get the time to grow, right? So once selected an employee should be kept at their post or position for a minimum fixed tenure, right? So you should give enough time for a person to grow, to gain the specialization in that particular field. They should have stability of the tenure. They should be given reasonable time to show results, right? You should not immediately shift them from one place to another. That is not reasonable, and that will not give any productive results. Okay, so that will not only be harmful to your company but to the employee as well. Okay, now let's go to the next point, point number 13, that is initiative. What do we mean by initiative? Initiative means the person who takes action voluntarily, and these are the people who ultimately have the qualities of a leader, right? So if you want to understand that who has the leadership quality, just try to find out the person has the initiative quality. He can take an initiative to do a particular activity or not, right? For example, your office, or you can say your factory, is on fire. The first person to call the fire brigade would be one of those persons, because he took initiative voluntarily. He took the immediate actions which was actually required at that particular time, right? So initiative, workers should be encouraged and developed to carry out plans for improvement. Yes, any scope of improvement which is there, employees should be anywhere encouraged so that they can actually carry on those plans, actually come up with ideas for improvement, for development, for achievement of objectives, etc. Initiative means taking the first step with self motivation. It means you should actually do the work with self motivation, right? So nobody is going to help you. It means everybody can help you, but the first step should be taken by yourself, the person itself. Okay, now let's move to the next point, that is spirit D crops. Let me just correct this should be T. Thank you. So spirit D crops, man, spirit D crops is the, you can say it is group effort or the feeling of oneness. Management should promote a team spirit of unity and harmony among the employees. It means there should be a good harmony or good relationship between the employees. They should work as a team, not as an individual. They should not think that okay, this is not my department, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to be held responsible, so why should I do it? No, every person should coordinate with other, and ultimately they should have a group effort or a team effort in this particular situation, right? So that is spirit D crops. I hope you have understood this video. This was a very short video explaining the remaining topics of principles of administrative management. Now, whenever we are having a new session, we will be discussing the difference between Henry Fayol's administrative principles and F.W. Taylor's scientific principles. Okay, so I hope you had a great time. I hope you understood this video, and if you still have any doubts, please mention in the comment section below. And these two are my other channels, you can follow the same, and this is the playlist of management. Please follow this playlist so you can actually see whatever you have missed, right? So make sure you follow this particular playlist and watch all the previous sessions. All these topics are also available in Hindi if you are more comfortable in Hindi. So take good care of yourself, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel. Take care, bye bye.